Mike. That whole intro bit was completely muted.
Oh no, that's why you're so. That's the point of the stream test.
That is the point of the stream test. Actually, the electric guitar is still on too, so we should
Oh,
turn
so
that
I
off.
mean, they can
Yeah,
hear this. They
I
just can't hear you.
just killed it, so you can't get that going in there. Well, for anybody who watched me talk silently and pull the mime move, yeah, this is my buddy Hadley here with me today, sitting on the cajon. We just recently brought it into the household. It's one of the best devices ever. You can sit on it, you can drum on it, you can be lazy and musical at the same time. It's wonderful. We're going to kick off a project here hopefully soon, and the family's going to do some painting on it, make it look pretty.
It looks so good.
Oh, man, and just again, in case they weren't listening.
You have to redo the thing to try to get sponsored.
I have to. So this stream is brought to you by Faded Flannel IPA. By far one of the best IPAs I've ever had, introduced by Hadley. Goodness, what was it, a year ago maybe?
Something like that.
Yeah, and we've been drinking it quite a bit. It's the go-to that I return to. It's a nice smooth IPA. And if there's any luck in my life, somebody from Faded Flannel is going to see this and say, hey, you know, let's get this guy a sponsorship. Probably unlikely, but we're going to keep doing it just in case. Second stream in a row, we're going to keep the sponsors going, even if I have to do it myself.
Brought to you by.
Yeah. Brought to you by Faded Flannel IPA. So welcome to the stream. I even hit this bit while it was still muted. Hopefully nobody left and skipped it. Don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, that bit. No, so if you know anybody who'd love to hear this stream, that would enjoy winding down their Friday, hanging out, listening to some music, getting involved in the chat, growing the audience, please feel free to share this. Make sure they subscribe. At the very least, if you enjoy the stream, make sure you hit the like button. The more you hit the like button, the more it gets out there on YouTube, the more people who are going to enjoy this. So there's my bit to enter it in to get it started. I think the thing that kicked off the realization that we weren't actually sending through any audio is the fact that this stream we are going to be including the electric guitar there in the back. So we wired that in. It's ultimately where we figured out we didn't wire in the mic. But we'll be bringing that in so you can hear it. You can't hear it now. We've turned it off. Oh, I know. But we're going to crack that open for the first time. We'll do some lead licks. We'll enjoy just a little bit of playing so you don't have to listen to me talk or sing. I know I mentioned that it never gets out of tune, but it's a guitar. Come on, it gets out of tune if it needs to. So this stream, I've got two songs we haven't done before, and in full transparency, I've never done them before. But they're songs I love, songs I've listened to many times, and I look forward to trying to give them a first pass here with you on the stream today. I hope everybody's ready to hear some, we'll call it a rusty run. Polish can happen later. In the meantime, right now, we're just working to get some Arsenal added to the set list. We might have Hadley jump in on the cajon, depends on how spicy he's feeling. And we also may have me fall off the beat because I don't generally play with the drums, so we'll also see how that goes.
Fall off the beat.
Maybe my drummer doesn't have the slightest clue how to drum, and we'll see how that goes.
I just kind of like.
Yeah, just randomly, and we'll see. That's the new test. And since nobody dropped in the stream and dropped in my typing speed from the competition in the last stream, which I really didn't expect anybody to do.
2 words per minute.
2 words per minute. I type slow. It helps me think about the words as they come out of my head. No, it's about 120 words per minute is the speed that we're currently sitting at. And we'll continue to try to get that going faster. Every word per minute faster is 1 less minute I spend typing. And since my job consists primarily of typing, it's really important to me. And I just really like to brag about the 120 words per minute, so hence the test that I threw out there for anybody who wanted to drop it in. All right, well, let's go ahead and kick it off. I think my primary chat person's sitting behind me this time, so I don't expect the chat to be too hot, too lively. And I didn't get through the run of sending out the invites into the work chats. Though, actually, if you'll sit with me, let me go ahead and drop in a couple. I know most folks do enjoy jumping in, but at the same point, they should be subscribed. So, you know, if you're not subscribed and you're just catching up now, maybe subscribe. That's what Hadley's doing there in the back, actually. If you didn't know, he's subscribing again and again because he just enjoys the stream.
Yeah, I unring and ring the notification bell over and over and over.
Yeah, it makes me feel good about myself when I see my subscriber count go up and down. All right, guys, so what we're going to do here is I'm just grabbing the YouTube stream. We're going to drop into about 4 or 5 different locations, and then we'll get started on kicking out some music. So thanks for bearing with me.
You're going to pump out the jams.
Look at that. There we go. See, the stream's still got something going on. We've got somebody live in the chat. I should have introduced you under a different name so you could still chat, and it would look like we have some Some messages
man.
coming in.
Yeah, we're like, dude, that was so sweet.
I can't tell if we're live. I don't know that we're live.
Yeah, you are. I just watched the stream.
Well, then where on earth? Oh, there it is. I just needed to refresh. So as you may have seen in an earlier stream, we run this through Restream.io. Amazing tool. Makes things nice and easy for running multiple different streams at the same time. That's how we get on Facebook and YouTube. And as part of that, unfortunately, there's a little bit of a learning curve towards where I need to find things, as it's not just my YouTube channel. So let's see. Let's go ahead and drop this in. I might miss a few of the teams because people will be dropping out right at 4 o'clock, which does happen, but that's all right. We do this for the sake of getting it out there and for keeping me consistent with playing guitar and trying to keep things fresh. So I appreciate anybody who's joining to stick around. Bear with me just another minute. All right, one, and that's YouTube and Facebook. Well, apparently I can't view the event on Facebook. Quick, somebody drop it in the chat, the Facebook link. Kidding. I can't really pull things out of the chat very easily for copy and paste. Yeah, no, this whole system's bugging out a little bit. It's forgetting that we have a stream that we're currently running right now. Well,
That seems mildly inconvenient.
that's fine. Anybody who wants to join can join on YouTube. Anybody else can subscribe. I'm sorry. I can't solve all the world's problems. All I can solve is a Beer 30 music session once a week, and that's all I got for you.
This live stream's on Facebook as well.
Yeah, we post to both platforms just in case somebody prefers Facebook. I've got a lot of family on Facebook that really doesn't follow YouTube or subscribe and do that whole business. So Facebook makes it nice and easy for anybody who's following.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and there we go. Just a couple more chats. Now that the ball's rolling, we're going. We're going to catch them right as they clock out. You know, if anything, maybe it's a good way to transition when you're not busy juggling something else or just trying to get out of the office. I know a lot of people have messaged me and mentioned the fact that they're not in a place where they can watch the stream. So with any luck, maybe shifting this time just a touch will increase individuals who actually want to see us live and not just watch it after the fact. All right, live stream.
What is more Beer 30, 3:30 or 4:30?
I feel like 3:30 has been the consistent rotation at most of the places I've been, which is kind of odd because I generally don't clock out until 5:30, 6 o'clock, and so it's kind of weird to start Beer 30 and then go back to work. But you know, it's just how the cookie crumbles. All right, there's all the teams. They've all gotten the notification. If they drop in, welcome. If they don't drop in, I hope you enjoy your weekends, and I hope the week was work week. Okay. We haven't had that many beers, I promise. The work week wasn't too rough for you, and I hope that you can enjoy a little bit of relaxation before you kick back into it on Monday. And I did tell one other individual I was going to kick out an invite just in case, though technically, again, subscribe. Please subscribe. This saves me this rotation. Once I start seeing the viewer count get up and the chat start getting lively once I take this thing live, I'll stop sending out the invites and you can skip this whole bit. Otherwise, maybe just fast forward. Let's see. So, last one. Okay. And there she goes. All right. So, welcome for anybody who jumped in. Anybody who skipped the intro. Should we do it again? Kidding. Let's not.
Yes. Subscribe.
We've already done it twice. The first time was muted. The second time was sadly not as awesome as the first time. We can skip it a third time. All right. So once again, I brought in the capo. I wasn't even going to use the capo, nor do I actually need to use the capo. But my goodness, I love the capo. And so we're just bringing it in. Uh-oh. We need to increase. You know what this probably is the mic's probably a bit too far away. Give me a second here to bring this up. We're doing some work with just the guitar, which caused the mic to move a little bit out of the normal range. There we go. Hopefully playing with this doesn't cause too many problems. As we saw in a previous stream, one of the concerns is once I play with this thing, it starts to just dip down and mid-song just disappear off the screen. All right, so yeah, looking at that, it does sound like I've got a little bit more on the higher range, and once I start singing, it's going to increase the volume, so hopefully we can get a nice balance here. All right, we've got the guitar in the background. Hopefully you can still hear that. Matter of fact, I hope you can hear that more than my voice, just in case I'm off tune, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so starting off with one that was pretty popular, so most folks should know it. Again, both of these songs I'm going to be doing this round are songs I've never performed before. I've never played them on guitar before, but I've heard them plenty. I've sung along with them on the radio, and hopefully that gives us enough of a bridge to get us to where we need to go.
Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to beat you, but you're so hot that I melted. I fell right through the cracks. Now I'm trying to get back. Before the cool done run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win some or learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see it like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Listen to the music of the moment, people dance and sing. We're just one big family, and it's our God-forsaken right to be loved, love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass. So I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities or just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Well, open up your mind and see it like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find that the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours.
All right, so that's Jason Mraz, I'm Yours. Yes, I got real applause on this stream.
Woo!
I think that's the second round of applause I've ever gotten on this stream. The first one was fake because it was digital, but I'll accept it. This one's real because it's in front of me.
I can play like a track.
Just a
Like,
clap track.
Everyone clapping. And...
We should, anytime that somebody puts in the claps, if we can do that, if anybody knows how to stream well enough, what I'm looking for is when a clap emoji comes onto the chat, I would love it if an actual sound of clapping. You know, I take that back. If that happens mid-song, that's going to be really embarrassing. There we go.
Every time.
We have a crowd. It's like that.
Woo!
All right, make me feel a little more popular. I like it, and I'll accept it. All right. So let's see here. I think we're going to move into the next song, and then we'll switch over and we'll pick up the electric guitar for a little bit, and we'll see where things go from there. But first and foremost, let's kick off an old song to me. It's one that I heard a long time ago. Anybody who watched, what was it, the movie with the monkey and the guy with the yellow hat?
Curious George?
Curious George, yes, Curious
man,
George.
what?
That whole soundtrack was done by this guy, and he obviously became very popular right around that time, and a lot of his songs were heard on the radio all the time. So I listened to quite a few of them. I just like his style of music, very Hawaiian, very laid back, very relaxed. So good stuff. We're going to bring one into the stream today. So, let's see. That. Oh, hold on. We got it wrong there. Moonlight Sonata. I don't know how that goes. Okay, there we go. Now we got it.
Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Like waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. I'll make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Just maybe like a ukulele, mama made a baby. Really don't mind the practice, 'cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, 'cause I love to lay lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. We could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day and I really don't mind. Telephone's ringing, singing, it's too early, don't pick it up. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. It's just so easy when the whole world fits inside of your arms. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarms? Wake up slow. Wake up slow. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Like waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. I'll make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Rain all day and I really, really, really don't mind. Can't you see, can't you see? You gotta wake up slow. There we go, all right. So for anybody who didn't know the reference prior to the song, that's Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson. Has an absolutely wonderful sound, something you're going to hear at a beach, just sitting back, relaxing, and drinking a nice tropical beverage. So it's good to have, especially on a rainy weekend like this, a song that says something about just don't get out of bed. You got tomorrow and you got Sunday. Take the days, relax, take your time. Don't worry about anything too difficult, especially with the weather we got this weekend. Out in the Northwest, there's not a fun, sunny weekend. It's going to be dreary,
cloudy, maybe rainy. Use this weekend. Just relax. I know it's what I plan on doing. Maybe I'll be a little productive, but I do plan on sleeping in.
Oh, you know who commented Moonlight Sonata? That's Gio. Gio's watching the stream. What up?
Gio, welcome to the stream. Moonlight Sonata. I'll check it out. I should, and the sad thing is I should know that reference.
He says, "Get off your phone, bro. I'm answering."
I have somebody who's actually involved with the crowd control this time. I got a crowd control expert.
Yeah, I could be your stream moderator.
Is that what that is? A moderator?
It's something like that.
Shows you just how far off I am. What's Moonlight Sonata sound like?
I have no idea. That's a isn't that Beethoven?
Oh, I hope not.
or either I'm
Moonlight.
completely
Moonlight Sonata is a song by. It is a Beethoven song.
dumb. He's like, yo, you got a guitar?
Really?
Play some piano with it.
Really?
Is it possible to play that on?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
That's like the da 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 da. Isn't that song?
That might be that. Is that? All right, we're not going to struggle through it, but you know what? Not the right song? Oh, man. Well, we're going to have to learn that one on guitar. And no, I've learned some piano songs on guitar. I've learned a couple of different songs that are more written for obviously multiple instruments or have a lot of different sounds to them that you can pick up on guitar. Years and years ago, I used to play classical style music, right? So that's where you play multiple different melodies and bass runs all at the same time. And it would be fun to bring those back into the stream. It's just not something I've done for... I'm not going to kick out how many years, but a lot of years. So we'll practice that up before we bring it into the stream. Sounds like maybe you got a beat on what Moonlight Sonata is. Either way, it sounds like something I can't pull off.
It's not the one that you were just playing, but it's still a piano ballad. Like, good luck.
All right. Well, Gio, I appreciate the recommendation, but that feels more like a troll than a recommendation. At least last week, the throw-in I think was oh goodness, a Tom Petty song, and that's something you can pick up right on the fly.
500 Doge to play Moonlight Sonata.
All right, we'll figure it out next stream. Let's bring it in. Moonlight Sonata, something simple. And just so that the stream knows, last stream we did get a message, granted it was from Hadley, sitting right behind me here, to do No One Knows by Queen of the Stone Age. And I did want to put it out there that I put some time into it. It's not off the table, but it does require additional work because I don't want to do it when it's not how it should be. Right, so it's not a difficult song if you play it basically, but I want to play it the way that it should be played, which is how Queens of the Stone Age would like to see it done. So we'll bring that back in. Massive troll energy. It was absolute troll energy. Got some rules to follow. It's not how it goes, is it?
No, that's like the tempo.
That's what it is. We got some rules to follow. That and this, these and those. So we'll bring it in. I put some work into it. It has a lot of potential, and it'll be fun to bring it in. So put a pin in it, and we'll bring that into the stream on a future week. I'm looking forward to it.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Thrashing.
Putting
on the acoustic.
Putting out some good music. All right, so yeah, the acoustic rock and roll, which we've heard in the past. Matter of fact, right? Before I put this guy down, because I can't run the next bit with my vocals and the guitar, so we're just gonna play a little bit of electric for you, do some leads, and you can listen to that if you want to stick around and hear it. Put it in the background. But also, this is the type of songs where stuff along the lines of. Something along those lines, right? I wonder if it's supposed to be in G or A. I actually don't remember.
I lost it.
Oh, it's because All right, so we're gonna switch over to the electric. Stick with us for just a minute. Gonna throw a mute here on this guy so you don't have to listen to the guitar coming in through two separate channels, but we should be able to hear it. Thank you. Through the electric directly and
you weren't ready
not
for
through the
that, you
chat.
didn't have to.
No, that's fine. I'm just gonna mute the mic. All right, we're bringing out the electric. We might have to turn the electric up if you can't hear it through the guitar.
I'll moderate here.
We've got my moderator's going to step out. So he was suggesting that if I've got the mic going and I've got this guitar going in the background, that's why we had to swap out the headset so that I could hear the amplifier actually spitting it out, right? So I could monitor what I was playing. And so I like doing this on the electric guitar instead of the acoustic because it just has a lot more of a clean feel to it. It makes it a lot easier to play these kind of notes. But it's also a little more fun. It's got a little more energy to it. Just a little bit of vocals. We can go over that.
Sing.
Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. You hear you whispering the words, melt everyone, but you stay so cold. I'm on the guitar, my Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. You feel the turning of the world, so soft and slow, turning you round and round. And you said, does it sound like it can actually come through?
I mean, it's coming through. It's just like trying to balance.
It's coming through kind of loud. So you know what we're gonna do? Let's see how this works. I'm gonna do it just because I can, and I've been waiting to do this for every single stream. So we're gonna add it in this time. Is we are gonna bring in a plugin. And okay, there we go. Plugin is on. Everything should be balanced appropriately, I hope. If not, it's going to be a little bit wet on the reverb. But we're going to do it, and if you hate it, drop it in the chat. Let's see if we can't give them a reason to give us a message.
Force interaction by just
Force interaction by bad stream.
massive reverb blow.
All right. Man, I really hope that comes through. It sounds really sweet for me, even through the headset, which I'm supposed to be not hearing anything outside of it, so he's got to have that turned up pretty loud. Man, it's a hot one, like 7 inches from the midday sun. I hear you whispering the words, melt everyone, but you stay so cold. Yeah, I'm on the guitar, my Spanish Harlem Mona Lisa. I'm a reason for reason to step in my groove. And you said, this life ain't good enough. I would give my world to lift you up. I could change my life to better suit your mood. 'Cause you're so smooth. Well, it's just like the ocean, another mood. But that's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving be so smooth, yeah. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. I'll tell you one thing, if you would leave it be a crying shame. In every step and every word, I hear your name calling me out from the bayou. My rhythm on the radio, and then the turning of the world is so soft and slow, turning you round and round. And you say, this life ain't good enough. I would give my world to lift you up. I could change my life to better suit your mood, because you're so smooth. Well, it's just like the ocean, it's like under the moon. That's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the kind of loving that can be so smooth, yeah. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. 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 All right, a little bit of Santana and Rob Thomas.
I'm just here to mess up your stream with really out of sync drumming.
You know, if anything else, it just gives it a little bit more spice that it didn't have before.
If anything, it just makes you look like you're really good at doing Extra good. The contrast.
So we've got a little bit of that lead electric guitar I promised in there. I really don't know a whole lot of...
Definitely, you should do Nothing to Lose. Because you did it acoustic and like it was cool, but I feel like that's definitely an electric song. So.
Oh man, but I don't have those lyrics in front of me.
What?
Yeah, it's the last verse. I always forget it. It's one of our newer songs. Oh man, one of our newer songs. Let's see.
Too late now to go back where I came from, the devil's on my heels. Good things I've done shadowed by the wrongs, I ain't making no more deals. The lights are red, but baby that's okay, cause all I'm seeing's green. The sign says the bridge is out up ahead, I guess we'll find out what that means. Cause you can't lose nothing if you're nothing to lose, and I already lost it all. Pedal to the floor, trying to settle the score just before I hit this wall, singing. Tried to sail under dead someday, but it ain't caught up with me yet. Drowning in the pool of gas sardine, trying to light a cigarette. Well, I think too much, or maybe not enough. Either way, I can't hold still. Too much fun living on the run, and I ain't even had my fill. Cause you can't lose nothing if you're nothing to lose, and I already lost it all. Pedal to the floor, trying to settle the score just before I hit this wall, singing. Well, I throw the punch just to watch the fight. I don't even need to win. Convert my whiskey to a Molotov, baby, let the fun begin. With the blood on my shirt, don't know how you know it's mine. But my leg still moves and my mouth still works, baby, I'm doing fine. Cause you can't lose nothing if you're nothing to lose, and I already lost it all. Pedal to the floor, trying to settle the score just before I hit this wall. You can't lose nothing if you're nothing to lose, and I already lost it all. Pedal to the floor, trying to settle the score just before I hit this wall, singing.
All right, there we go. So that was an original called Nothing to Lose. We brought it in an earlier stream on an acoustic. Hadley's right. It's fun to do with an electric because we've got a little bit more of the distortion behind it. It was a rock and roll style song written, so it's made to have an upbeat, good, growly sound to it. I hope it came through all right. This is definitely a trial by fire sort of solution here. We've never really brought in the electric guitar in the past, so this one I really wanted to try just to see how it sounds. So it'll be fun to review this after the stream. And I've definitely enjoyed bringing that into the stream. You out of here? You picking up your keys and moving around?
Maybe.
Just embarrassed?
A little bit. I don't even remember the beat we used for that song.
Well, nonetheless, I think that's everything I've got for now on the electric guitar. I'm going to bring in the loop pedal in a future stream here so we can actually have something with a little more sound behind it, something that's got some rhythm guitar. I should probably throw out here too, just because I don't throw too many shout outs, but Tim Ellis was the guitar teacher, the only guitar teacher I've had throughout any of my musical experience with guitar and trying to figure out how to go from just thinking it looked cool and wanting to know how to play it to actually understanding some of the stuff behind it. He was an amazing musician, absolutely impressive. And I just want to put that shout out there that this skill that I have and the things that I know, as limited as they may be from my lack of owning them myself, came from a lot of effort put in from him to try to get me from what he called Mickey Mouse music to actual professional playing. So thank you, Tim Ellis, for having contributed to what is now part of my musical style these days. All right, folks. Well, we've gone long enough on the stream here. A little over where I expected to go, but we were having fun. We were shifting things around for a little bit. I appreciate you for joining me. Again, if you know somebody who'd enjoy the stream, feel free to give them a share. Make sure that they see it. If you enjoy it and you want to get the notices when these go out, do make sure you hit that subscribe button. And please, if you like the stream, make sure you hit that like button down there. That's what gets this out onto YouTube so other people can see it. I don't know if Facebook has a similar function, but if we want to make sure that anybody who wants to join in on something like this gets the chance to see it, we got to make sure we give it the likes. So hit that thumbs up button, hit whatever alert and subscribe icon you've got on your screen. It's been a pleasure having you guys join in for the stream. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and good luck next week until we see you again. All right,